Hello everyone and welcome to HooplaKidz How To. Today I'm going to show you how to make Play-Doh pizza and pasta. Yum! For this, you're going to need red Play-Doh, yellow Play-Doh, brown Play-Doh, grey Play-Doh, white Play-Doh, a Play-Doh knife, a Play-Doh rolling pin, and a Play-Doh extruder tool. To start off, we're going to select the correct mould for spaghetti. Insert it into our extruder tool and then take the yellow Play-Doh. Give it a squeeze, and there you have your spaghetti. How fun! Lay the spaghetti on a plate. It looks super real, doesn't it? Let's add a bit more. Now we're going to take the red Play-Doh to make the pasta sauce. Roll it out flat. And then using the Play-Doh knife, cut a circle with wobbles on the edge. Just like this. Add it on top of your spaghetti. Now we need to make some meatballs. I'm taking the brown Play-Doh to do this. And I'm adding some texture, or some tomato, with the red Play-Doh. Keep going. I'm making 4 meatballs. Using my knife, I'm adding some texture. We don't want the meatballs to be too smooth. Now we need to add these on top of our spaghetti. Time to add some cheese. White Play-Doh makes perfect mozzarella flakes. Delicious looking! Now it's time to make our pizza. I'm making the pizza base out of yellow Play-Doh. We want to cut it into a circle shape. Now I'm taking red Play-Doh to make the tomato pizza base topping. We're also going to cut a circle, but make the edges a bit uneven. Add it on top, and then curl up the edges of the yellow to make it look like a real pizza base. Now it's time to make the toppings. I'm going to mix the red and the white Play-Doh. It makes a perfect pink for pepperoni. Using the edge of my rolling pin, I'm cutting out some perfect circles. I'm then using my Play-Doh knife to add some texture. Add these to your pizza. Now I'm making some mushrooms. I'm doing this using white and grey. Cut out the mushroom shape, and then add a little bit of grey. This makes it look even more realistic. Repeat this process for as many mushrooms as you want. Don't they look great? I've got 3. Now it's time to add them to the pizza. Looking good. Now I'm mixing white and yellow Play-Doh to make cheese. I'm doing exactly the same process that I did for the pasta. Add the cheese to your pizza. And there you have it. It's a pizza, but it's made from Play-Doh. And doesn't our spaghetti pasta look awesome? And that's how you make Play-Doh pizza and pasta.
Hello and welcome to HooplaKidz How To, everyone. Today we are going to be making an awesome Play-Doh butterfly. Now this is so easy to do and is great for the little ones as well. All you need for this is a knife, a rolling pin, and all different coloured Play-Dohs. So the first thing to do is to make the middle of the butterfly. This is just a long strip like so. Now it's time to make the wings. What you want to do is cut out a B shape after you've rolled your Play-Doh flat. Don't forget to make 2, one for either side. You can use a pencil if you don't want to use a knife. So now put your wings together and put the body of the butterfly on top. Now it's time to decorate the wings. You can get creative, do any shape you want. I've got 4 big pink spots. And now I'm doing little blue dots on top. What different colours are you going to use? Now it's time to do the butterfly's antenna. And of course, eyes and a smile. And there you have it, a Play-Doh butterfly. So thank you very much for watching HooplaKidz How To, everyone. If you have enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up. Put any questions in the comment box below and don't forget to put a picture of your butterfly. We'd love to see it. And we will see you again very soon. Thanks for watching.
Today I'm going to show you how to make a really awesome Play-Doh ice cream truck. Doesn't it look great? So for this, you're going to need lots of Play-Doh. We've got white Play-Doh, dark blue Play-Doh, yellow Play-Doh, light blue Play-Doh, orange Play-Doh, pink Play-Doh, black Play-Doh, light brown Play-Doh, a Play-Doh knife, and a Play-Doh rolling pin. So let's get started. The first thing we want to do is to separate our white Play-Doh. We're now going to mould it. We want it to be a rectangular shape. This is going to be the base of our truck. Once you're happy, set that aside. Now take a large chunk of the rest of your Play-Doh. Use your Play-Doh knife and square this off. Looking good! This now sits on top of our other piece of Play-Doh. It's already starting to take shape.
Now we want to take the rest of our white Play-Doh and roll it flat.
Use the roll down Play-Doh to make the bonnet of the ice cream truck. Add the bonnet on top. Great! It's looking like a real truck now.
Now we're going to smooth down the edges with our knife. Let's start with the windows. Our truck is already taking shape. We want to make the front windscreen out of light blue, so roll it flat and cut a rectangular shape. It should be the same shape as the front of our truck. See? Perfect! Now we're going to do the same thing with the side windows. There we go! Now we're going to make the base of the truck. I'm using dark blue. Roll it into a long, thin sausage shape. We're then going to lay it around the truck. This is the bumper bar. The bumper bar is only at the front and back of the truck, so cut off any excess. Once you've done the front, make sure you do the back. Now it's time to do the wheels. We of course need to do this with black Play-Doh. Roll 4 balls the same size. We're now going to flatten them using our thumb. Stick them on the side of your truck. Otherwise, your truck's not going anywhere. How many wheels does your truck have? It should have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect! Now we're going to make some hubcaps using yellow. These are little balls of Play-Doh and they'll sit in the middle of our wheel. Just like this. You want to do this for every wheel. We also want to do the front lights. We're going to do this with yellow as well. It's looking great! Now we want to add detail to the truck. I'm starting off with light brown. I'm going to roll it flat and cut it. This is going to be the lollipop stick of our ice cream. We want to round off the end. It should be about 1 inch long. Of course, we need to have the ice cream on our ice cream, so I'm using orange. Round off the top. And then we're going to stick it on top of our ice cream stick, just like this. Super cute. Then we're going to stick it on the side of our truck. It's taking such shape and looks great. Finally, we want to do one giant ice cream on top. Roll out the light brown Play-Doh. This will make the cone. Now I'm using pink Play-Doh. I'm going to make a strawberry ice cream because that's my favourite flavour. Delicious! Shape the ice cream and pop it on top of its cone. And then, all we have to do is put it on top of our truck. And we're done! Doesn't that look great? And there you have it, an awesome Play-Doh ice cream truck. Gosh, it looks delicious, that ice cream on top. Hello and welcome to HooplaKidz How To. Today I'm going to show you how to make some really bright and colourful Play-Doh rainbow ice cream bars. Don't they look great? For this you're going to need rainbow coloured Play-Doh, lollipop sticks, a Play-Doh rolling pin and a Play-Doh knife. You're also going to need a plastic sheet. So the first thing we want to do is to roll out our colours. We're going to do this one by one. I'm starting with yellow, followed by orange, and I'm working my way through the rainbow, as you can see. You don't have to start at yellow. Blue looks great. Now I'm going to take my rolling pin and roll the colours, merging them together. Once that's done, take your lollipop stick and put it on top. We're then going to cut around the lollipop stick in the shape of an ice cream bar. Now we're going to place our colours on top of our plastic sheet. Use the plastic sheet to help handle the Play-Doh as you go. It'll stop it from sticking to the surface. It'll also help you to flip it over. And there we have it, a rainbow ice cream bar made from Play-Doh. Let's see how else we can do it. Taking the strips of colour that I've just made, I'm going to roll out the rainbow in a different order. I've got blue at the top and pink at the bottom. I've now got an orange lollipop stick. Cut out the shape and we've got a whole new ice cream bar. Now I'm going to repeat the process. My rainbow's much thinner this time. It still looks great though. Use your rolling pin to roll the colours together, and now we're going to cut them in two. This way we've got a double rainbow. Roll it flat and add your ice cream stick. It looks great, doesn't it? There you go. And there you have it, Play-Doh rainbow ice cream bars.
I'm going to show you how to make some really fun Play-Doh rainbow vanilla and chocolate ice cream sandwiches. Don't they look delicious? So good you could eat them. So for this you're going to need rainbow coloured Play-Doh, white Play-Doh, brown Play-Doh, a Play-Doh rolling pin, a Play-Doh knife, a pencil, and a plastic sheet. So let's get started. First we're going to put down our plastic sheet. We're now going to roll out our rainbow colours. The plastic sheet being on the table means that your Play-Doh won't stick to the surface. This is a great tip. Wow, green looks great, doesn't it? Here I'm putting each of the colours on top of each other, as you can see. They're about the size of my thumb. I'm repeating the rainbow pattern twice. And this is what it looks like. Now it's time to smooth it out. I'm doing this using the rolling pin. Using the plastic sheet means you can move it whichever way you want. I'm now cutting the size of my ice cream bar using the Play-Doh knife. Smooth down any edges. Cut it to size. And now take your brown Play-Doh. Give it a good roll with the rolling pin. We want to make sure it's flat and smooth. Perfect! We now need two shapes from the brown Play-Doh, and we want them to be exactly the same shape as our rainbow core. Cut out the brown using your Play-Doh knife. Curve off the corners because ice cream sandwiches don't have sharp corners, they're rounded. Now let's cut the second piece. Repeat the process and soften the corners. Now it's time to assemble. Looking good! It's already looking great, just like an ice cream sandwich. Take your pencil and add some detail on top, and it will look even more like a sandwich. Perfect! Now it's time to repeat that entire process. Remember, you can get creative. Maybe you don't want to do a rainbow. It's up to you. Maybe your rainbow only has certain colours. Why don't you let us know in the comment box below what you've done with your ice cream sandwich? Remember, these look delicious, but you can't eat them. Roll out the rainbow pattern, like so. Cut the bar to shape. Smooth down the edges. Looking good! Now instead of brown, I'm using white, because this is vanilla. We're repeating exactly the same process as before, so cut your white Play-Doh to shape. Now cut your second piece. Time to assemble. Looking good. Add detail with a pencil. And then after that, you're done. Delicious looking. 2 ice cream sandwiches. And they're made out of Play-Doh. Play-Doh rainbow vanilla and chocolate ice cream sandwiches. So good you could eat them, but remember, you can't. Hello everyone, welcome to HooplaKidz How To. Today we are going to be making the cutest Play-Doh frog. How sweet is he? So for this, all you're going to need is white Play-Doh, light green Play-Doh, black Play-Doh, and dark green Play-Doh. So let's get started. The first thing we want to do is to make the body using the light green Play-Doh. Roll it into a ball. We're then going to make the feet using the dark green Play-Doh, like so. Sit the body on top of the feet. Now we're going to roll 2 smaller balls. Flatten them out slightly and they become the eyes. And of course, a giant smile. Using white Play-Doh and black Play-Doh, we're going to make the eyes. And there you have it. That's it. How cute is he? Hello and welcome to HooplaKidz How To. Today I'm going to show you how to make some really awesome looking Play-Doh minions. For this you're going to need 2 different types of purple Play-Doh, black Play-Doh, white Play-Doh, grey Play-Doh, yellow Play-Doh, brown Play-Doh, some purple feathers, a rolling pin and a Play-Doh knife. First of all, we're going to start with our yellow Play-Doh. We're going to mould this to the shape of our minion. It's kind of like an egg shape. Now we're going to get our black Play-Doh. We're going to roll it thin and flat, like this. We're now going to use our Play-Doh knife to cut 1 long strip. This is going to be the band for our Minion's goggles. Now we're going to use our white Play-Doh to make a perfect circle. Use the end of your rolling pin. Using the grey Play-Doh, we're going to create a rim around the white. Cut off any excess and smooth down the edge. Now use a brown bit of Play-Doh to create the eye, and add some final detail with a tiny bit of black. Place this in the centre of the black band. It's looking great already. See? Now we're going to add more detail to the goggles using silver. We need to add hair, so make some thin black strips and add them on top, just like this. Now take your white Play-Doh and roll it flat. We want to make some teeth because we are, after all, making the vampire minion. Using our Play-Doh knife, we're going to create an indent for the mouth, and we're then going to add the teeth on top. Just like this. Set that aside and take your black Play-Doh. We want to roll it flat because we're going to make the coat. Make sure it's super flat, and then take your knife. We want to create a rectangle shape. This is so we can wrap it around our vampire minion. The Play-Doh should be longer than the minion. This way it can trail behind it and look super real. Like so. I'm sitting my minion on a base of black. This is so he stands upright. Set your minion aside and take the purple Play-Doh. We're going to add some final detail. Roll it flat and cut a long thin rectangle. We're also going to cut a long semicircle like this. This is going to become the collar of our minion's creepy coat. Wrap it around his head like this. Perfect! Now we're going to take our strip of purple and add the front bit to the coat. Finally, we want 2 bits of black Play-Doh. We're going to take the purple Play-Doh and make some gloves. These are going to go at the end of our black bits of Play-Doh to make arms. This matches our coat perfectly, so all we need to do is add them on. Great! Doesn't our vampire minion look awesome? Now it's time to make our evil minion. We need to take purple Play-Doh because this is going to be the base, because all the evil minions are purple. We want to shape it so that it looks like this. This is going to be the body. Now I'm taking the black Play-Doh and rolling it flat. Put a strip around the top, like so. Now it's time to make the eyes. It's the same process as we did before. Except this time, our minion doesn't have brown and black. He's got purple and black. I'm adding half a circle to become the eyelid. Now we're going to surround it with a long strip of silver, just like we did before. Add the goggle to the black band. Now take your black Play-Doh. We're going to roll it flat. We want a long thin strip. This is going to cover the bottom half of our minion. to take another bit of Play-Doh and make the top half. It should look like a trapeze. Stick it on the upper body of our evil minion. Now we're going to make the arms. We're doing this with 2 long thin bits of purple with some black hands. These should be super long, just like this. Now we're going to roll some black Play-Doh flat. We want a long thin strip. Use your Play-Doh knife to make sure the edge is super clean. These are going to form the top of the dungarees. Now we want to make some feet. Do this using the black Play-Doh and sit your minion on top. Great! This is what he looks like, but there's something that's missing. There's something that's missing. That is his grumpy mouth. This makes him look really grumpy, doesn't it? Perfect! Add a little bit more detail to the front of his outfit. And I'm adding a bit more purple to cover where we've added the teeth. And finally, I'm adding the feathers. These make great grumpy minion hair. And there you have it. Doesn't he look awesome? So unhappy, but that's how he's supposed to look. They look super cute. Perfect Play-Doh minions.
Hello and welcome to HooplaKidz How To. Today I am going to show you how to make some really fun Play-Doh pumpkin surprise eggs. Don't these look great? So let's get started. For this you're going to need orange Play-Doh, surprise toy containers, green Play-Doh, black Play-Doh, a Play-Doh knife, a rolling pin, and some toys. First of all, let's take our egg container. We're going to put one of our toys inside. What toy are you going to put in there? Put the egg together. We're now going to take our Play-Doh. I'm starting with orange, because we're making a jack-o'-lantern, so roll it flat. We're now going to wrap it around our egg. Make sure you smooth down any edges. Looking good!
Now we're going to take our Play-Doh knife and we're going to cut some ridges. This is to give our pumpkin texture and make it look like a real pumpkin. Now I'm taking my black Play-Doh. Roll it flat using the rolling pin. Now take your knife and cut one thin, long slice like this. We want to cut some smaller triangles out of this shape. These are going to be the eyes. Now we want to cut the mouth. Cut out the teeth. Perfect. Now it's time to put it on our pumpkin. Doesn't that look great? Now I'm taking the green Play-Doh. Roll it flat. We want to cut a jagged star shape. This is going to sit on top of our pumpkin, like so. And now finally, I'm making a stalk. Place it on top. And this is what it looks like. Perfect! Now that's ready, I'm going to make some more. I'm going to repeat exactly the same process. So we're starting off with the orange Play-Doh. Smooth down the edges. Exactly the same as before, we are going to use the knife to create ridges. The pumpkin looks great, doesn't it? Now it's time for the black Play-Doh. I'm making different shaped eyes this time. This is where you can get creative. My mouth is slightly different too. Let's see what it looks like when we put it all together. Ooh, creepy. Don't forget to add the green on top. And finally, the stalk. And here is another pumpkin. And we're done. Don't these look great? You can get creative and make all sorts of different pumpkins. Here you go. And inside is a surprise. Let's see. Wow! You wouldn't know that was in there. Perfect! Ooh, creepy. What's in this one? A little ghost. Super cute. Let's wind him up and watch him go. And there you have it. Play-Doh pumpkin surprise eggs. Perfect for Halloween or any other time of year.
Hello everyone and welcome to HooplaKidz How To. Today I'm going to show you how to make Halloween surprise Play-Doh ice cream. So,
For this, you are going to need some Play-Doh. We're going to need light green and dark green, yellow, black, orange, white, grey and purple. You're also going to need a Play-Doh knife, a rolling pin and some ice cream cones. So let's get started. First of all, we're going to take our orange Play-Doh. Roll it into a sausage shape and then use your rolling pin to flatten that. Use your Play-Doh knife to cut a squiggle all along the middle. This is going to drip down the edge of our ice cream cone. See? Perfect! Press the Play-Doh down so that it sits, and set that aside. We're now going to take some more orange Play-Doh. Smooth down any cracks. This is going to be our pumpkin, or our jack-o'-lantern. Make sure it's the right size, and then use your Play-Doh knife to score some detail down the edge. Just like so. Now we're going to take our black Play-Doh. Roll it flat and use your knife to cut a small triangle. Now cut another one. These are going to be our jack-o'-lantern's eyes. We're now going to cut a semicircle and make the mouth. Cut the teeth. Looking good. Now it's time to add it all to our orange base. Doesn't this look great? Add the mouth, and now add the eyes. Now take some green Play-Doh. This is going to be for the stalk on top of our pumpkin. We want to have one small sausage shape. This is the stalk, and then we're going to cut another shape that is going to be the leaves at the bottom. See? Now add it to the top of your pumpkin. And once that's done, add your pumpkin to the top of your ice cream cone. Now it's time to make Frankenstein's monster. Take some of your dark green Play-Doh and roll it into a long sausage shape. Cut a wave into the edge using your Play-Doh knife. Smooth down any edges. We're now going to wrap this around the top of the ice cream cone. Now we're going to get the bulk of our monster. Once you're happy with the shape of his head, set that aside and take some of your light green Play-Doh. Roll it flat, and then cut a shape that will become his face. Roll some of your black Play-Doh flat. I'm cutting a semicircle to become his mouth. and then 2 smaller semicircles. These are going to become Frankenstein's monster's evil eyes. Looking good. And now a small black triangle for his nose. I'm now taking some yellow Play-Doh. I want to cut an oval shape. And this is going to add detail to his eyes. Now I'm rolling some really small yellow dots, and these are going to become his teeth. Add them to his mouth. And now we're going to add his face to the dark green base. Press it down. Ooh, creepy. We haven't finished with the detail yet. I'm going to use a thin strip of black Play-Doh to add an angry forehead, and I'm also going to use 2 small dots to finish the eyes. Now it's time to make some creepy scars, because that's what Frankenstein's monster is famous for. We're going to do this using long, thin strips of black Play-Doh. You can add these scars wherever you want. Doesn't that look great? Creepy. I'm now going to make some hair. So I'm going to roll some black Play-Doh flat. I want a perfect circle, so I'm using the lid of one of my Play-Doh containers. And now I'm cutting a zigzag around the front half of the circle. Put this on top and you're nearly finished. Now take your silver Play-Doh. We're going to use silver to make the bolts on the side of the monster's head. We want 2 small circular shapes. Stick them on the side, just like this. And then put your monster in top of your ice cream cone. Oh, creepy! Doesn't he look great? Now we're done with that one. It's time to make our final ice cream cone, a scary witch. We're going to start off using the light green Play-Doh, and we're going to roll a long, thin, flat shape, as we have with every other one. Cut a squiggle, and then smooth down the edges. Like our other 2 ice cream cones, we're going to wrap this around the top of our ice cream body. We want a round head, and we're doing this in light green, so smooth down any edges. Now it's time to make the nose. Again, in light green, we want to make a mini ice cream cone shape. Add some dark green warts, and then attach it to the front of your head. Make 2 circles out of white Play-Doh and attach them for eyes. Then add 2 tiny black dots in the middle. Using a thin strip of black Play-Doh, I'm adding some eyebrows. I'm also adding a mouth. Now it's time to add some more warts. If you do this in dark green, it will show up against the light green base. She's looking creepy. Now I'm using yellow Play-Doh to make hair. These are long, thick spaghetti shapes. Cover her whole head. You could use any different colour Play-Doh you like for your witch's hair. Maybe she has red hair or brown hair instead of blonde. Now it's time to make her hat. And of course, this has to be using black Play-Doh. We want a circular shape to start off with. This is going to be the base. Now we want to make a cone shape using the rest of our black Play-Doh, and this is going to sit on top of our flat circle. Roll some purple Play-Doh flat. And cut a long thin strip. This is going to be a ribbon around the witch's hat. Super cute! I'm also adding a yellow buckle, and then I'm putting the hat on top of our witch. And once that's done, we need to sit our witch on top of our ice cream cone. Looking good! And there we have it! We've got a pumpkin or a jack-o'-lantern. Creepy! Then we've got Frankenstein's monster. Ooh! And finally, a witch. This is a nice witch though. She's smiling. And there you have it. Don't they look great? Halloween surprise Play-Doh ice cream. Perfect fun for Halloween.